All this happened in this 4-5 hour period watching TV, right? Which was the good times, because when that generator went off and the sun came up, it was time to work. And there was always work to be done at home, right? And my father made sure we did work every day. His rule was, right? Every day he must see work in the house. We had chickens, we had sheep, we had millie fields, we had potato fields. There was work, right? And we did it. We were scared of my dad, so we did work every day, right? Sometimes you just do extra work. But even if you did every job plus one, just some freelance homework, as soon as we saw the car coming from work, you would just pick up a broom and start sweeping the bathtub, do something, look busy, okay? Every day there had to be work done, except this one day I remember where we did nothing. Me and my brothers did nothing. The yard was a mess, right? My father's driving in, the chickens haven't been fed. This is bad by rural standards. Have you seen hungry chickens? As my dad was driving in, the chickens were just following the car. Those little feathered snitches. So at this point, my dad is pissed. He's filming. He walks into the house, we're just sitting there, and he says, and this is a quote from my dad, right? He says, "Makwedini, kanti nihlela apha imini yonke nisindwa ngamasende." Yeah. What that means, white people, is you damn boys are sitting here all day, suffering under the weight of your own testicles. Pissed! My brother's scared. I wasn't pressed. I was like, that is poetic. That is exactly what we were doing. I wouldn't have strung the sentence up like that, but that is, I'll take today as a learning day. That's what this is. And we got the hiding of our lives that day. We're all from the hiding generation, right? We all got hidings growing up, right? What I've realized about getting a hiding as a kid is, when you get one, the first 3 smacks, those are for you. You have earned those. After that, look, things happened that day that had nothing to do with you. So my dad was there that day just, and your mom keeps cooking pap and spinach. Pap and spinach. And why do knickknacks come in chutney? It's confusing. You can't take the packet back once it's open. It's not even about you after a while. All I'm saying is rural parents don't have therapy. They have children. Scared of these hidings. Scared of my dad. He was a scary guy because we couldn't reason with my dad. Hidings were a real thing. We couldn't reason with him. And when you mess up, everybody messed up. Everybody's going down. You could break something. My dad comes home like, "Hey, man, who broke that?" "No, Tata, Deliza broke it." My dad would be like, "Oh, what were you doing when he was breaking my things?" "You are watching him break my things." Standing there. Everyone's going down, right? Everyone's going down. And there was no reasoning with him. There was no reasoning with my dad. He's stubborn. You can't tell my dad anything. Even if it's to save his life, you can't tell him anything, right? You can't be like, "Dada, no, don't go in there. They're going to kill you." He'll be like, "Hey, what doing? Have you ever seen me being killed?" Scared of my dad. But looking back, I realized my dad is one of the quirkiest guys in the world. He has the best quirks, right? One of my favorite quirks of my dad is how he answers the phone, right? And he's answered the phone the same way for as long as we've had phones. The phone will ring, and then he does that thing people over the age of 50 do, where they have to double check that it's a real phone call. Hello. Hello. My dad says hello. What accent is hello? Hello. There are 2,000 languages in Africa. None of them give you an accent where you mix up E's and O's. There's nowhere in Africa where people are like, we love potatoes and tomatoes. Hello. And the signal at home is awful, so he's doing it in 7 different tones. Hello. 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 And I'm sure the person's still there on the other end going, who did I call? What country is this? Hello. I can just imagine him as a sarcastic 13-year-old and my grandfather's like, hey, Gutin, how many cows in the yard? 13, hello. Hello.